Lucid Dream, but then I got high.
Hey gang, Space Time Badass here. We are out here today just taking a break from work, having a little walk, and we're here today because there's been some serious shit talk about weed and lucid dreaming. Well, I shouldn't say shit talk. There's been some information shared that is factual, okay? I'll give it that. It is factual that marijuana does indeed affect your REM stages of sleep. It decreases them. From what I understand, it makes them a little bit less frequent in your life due to whatever scientific reasons. It's a thing. Studies have been done. It's for real, guys. It's the real and honest truth. Look at that, guys. That's how you know you're a man right there. Hand on the hip and pop it. Anyway, so yeah, it's a damn fuck. It's a real thing, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you that you can smoke all the weed you want and it's not gonna affect your REM state. Because it is, because science tells us that. And I love science, and you should love science too. And if you don't, well, why are you here? So we know this. This is a fact. But there's all this shit talk going around where people are like, if you want to smoke weed, then you can't lucid dream, or, you know, things along that narrative that, for whatever reason, people think that if you smoke weed, if you touch weed in any way, if you ingest weed, get that THC all up in you, that in fact you can't lucid dream. But that just isn't so. All it does is decrease the amount of... Sorry, there's critters out here. I have to be on my guard. There was a snake out here the other day trying to attack one of the kittens. But where was I? It's fact, it's science, yes. It does affect it, but it's not like barring you from ever having a lucid dream or any dreams in general. Now, a lot of people will, rightly so, notice that they have less dreams or don't remember as many details about their dreams or really have so many dreams while smoking weed every day. And I gotta tell you guys, I am a regular cannabis user, usually every day, but, you know, I skip here and there due to convenience sake or I can't afford its sake. But otherwise, like, I consider myself, for the most part, a daily cannabis user and an avid lucid dreamer. How is this possible? Well, that is due to also another scientific fact which we've researched, and you don't hear this come up as much because everybody else wants to be like, in order to have this lucid dreaming lifestyle, you have to fit in this cookie cutter sort of mindset, and you don't. Lucid dreaming, there are a lot of things that, yes, you do need to do, but there's also a lot of things that's kind of preferential. It's not like black and white. You have to do specific things to lucid dream, because this is, remember guys, a phenomenon of consciousness, and I think when consciousness can, consciousness will. So at some point, you're going to probably have a lucid dream in your life anyway. But yes, there are things you can do to hone that. I'm going to get a little bit out of the sun. How's that shade, Fiona? Why wasn't I standing here this whole fucking time? Sorry, sir. I'm all up on this bird's lawn. So there's another fact that I'm going to share with you that you won't see other places, because I got that real, that good. I'm on the down low, okay? I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I'm not high right now, contrary to what you might think. I am in a good mood because why? I've been up all night, and I'm going to work, and I'm getting shit done, and that actually relates exactly with what we're talking about today, because there's another phenomenon called REM rebound. What is REM rebound? Well, we've done studies, and we know that when the brain is deprived of sleep, we know that we need REM sleep. We don't know why, but we know that we do need REM sleep. There's some things about sleep we still don't know, just as with the brain, with consciousness, there's still these areas which we don't know everything. Believe it or not. However, REM rebound occurs because the brain needs REM sleep. And if we don't go to sleep, and I often stay up for 2 days at a time, when the brain doesn't have REM sleep, it increases the probability of going directly into REM sleep when you do go to sleep. So say if you stay up for a full 24 hours, or you stay up, one day into the next throughout the day, and you go to sleep at a normal bedtime because you're drowsy, this means that when you go to sleep, the brain will try to get to REM sleep as soon as possible because for whatever reason, our brains need it. So this is how the two kind of offset each other, right? So if marijuana decreases the amount of REM sleep that you might ordinarily get, you can stay up for a couple of days or a full 24 hours. I usually go about 36 hours before I start getting really tired, but sometimes I will still go to sleep around 30 or 32 hours. But these can offset each other because it's sort of like, I like to call it a balancing out, but it's probably really not a balancing out. I'm sure it probably leans one way or the other. It's either slightly detrimental or slightly better, and I'm here to say that it's probably somewhat still, you're probably still at a little bit of a disadvantage with this because, one, your body needs sleep. It's not good to deprive your body of sleep. I can't really advocate that. I'm just spouting facts here. But when it's been shown that you're losing years of your life if you don't sleep around 7 to 8 hours each night, solid. Which is another thing with like sleep schedules. Humans were actually meant to have 2 sleeping periods, whereas we would sleep for a few hours, we'd get up and become active again, and then in a few hours we would sleep and have our second sleep. So you're probably already in the shitter as far as that's concerned. You're probably gonna fucking die a couple years early. That's okay. That's how human life is. Now, hey, modern medicine, guys, right? It's a modern marvel miracle. Marvel isn't a word. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. It's the marvel of modern science. Okay. Modern medicine's gonna just trust it to keep you alive, and you do all the bad shit and you smoke. I'm sorry, I can't advocate that either. So this has kind of become like ranty. I'm just kind of like having a good time, but again, you're probably doing this to your detriment, but this is one way that it can be done. Now, have I always done this? No. For me, I think I might be lucky in that I have somewhat increased dreaming. I don't want to say capabilities like I'm superior, but I focus more on my dreams. They're important to me. I document my dreams. I do the reality checks. I don't ever fucking give up and get lazy with that shit because I'm running a channel on it. And if I'm telling you guys what the fuck about lucid dreaming, you got to know that this guy is lucid dreaming or it's fucking phony. So anyway, you can offset that a bit, okay? And if you don't want to stay up all night, they say you have to make a choice. And I guess that's true, But the choice is never one or the other. Don't let anyone ever tell you that with anything, that anything is black and white. That you have to make choice A or choice B, because those are the only choices. There's a third choice, there's a fucking fourth choice, there's 100 million fucking choices that you can come up with, and you fucking pick one, buddy. You fucking live yourself. Be you, live your dreams. But hopefully this video has helped you, or at least brightened your day a little bit, okay? The whole weed and lucid dreaming being impossible is utter fucking nonsense. Yes, there's some science behind it, but we know other scientific facts and how the body and the mind work. So use those to your advantage, okay? Don't just take someone's word for what they're saying as fucking fact, that you have to alter your lifestyle in a way that you necessarily don't want to. So if you're smoking fucking weed every day and you're living it up and you still want to lucid dream, here's a way you can do it, man. Like, you don't have to sacrifice your quality of life. And if you don't want to stay up, then maybe you do have to make a bit of a choice there, and that's okay. But if it's not too much of a hassle, if you're a busybody, if you're kind of an insomniac, this will help anyway, because how can you lucid dream if you can't get to sleep? And if you stay up for a couple of days, you're gonna bet your bippy you're gonna want to go to sleep pretty fucking soon. So when you do, smoke that weed and go to sleep after, a couple days, day. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Get down on that. All right, this is pointless, guys. I'm just kind of going on, and I'll go on for hours if you let me. But if at any point this video made you feel anything deep in your heart, or informed you, or made you angry. Like or dislike according to your feelings. And hey, did you know that 80% of my viewership is unsubscribed? If everyone who watched my videos subscribed, I'd be at about 3K subscribers right now, so consider doing that. Because I'm a person and I do this for free to help you guys, okay? Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Regardless of your choice, be yourself and be happy. Take it easy.